Well, thanks, Shaka. Africa's economy is forecasted to grow to $2.6 trillion in 2020, up from $1.6 trillion in 2008. The rise is being fueled by booms in mining, agriculture, development of ports, roads, and other infrastructure. Many U.S. companies have focused their international expansion on Asia and Latin America, and now some are saying they are playing catch-up to China, which is already heavily investing in Africa. Well, this leads us to our question of the week, asking, what can African governments do to persuade more U.S. companies to do business on the continent? Well, thanks for using all our social media platforms to communicate to us. Another reminder that we are tweeting live today. Just use the hashtag VOA Doing Business in Africa. And if you haven't yet, please do follow us at VOA Shaka. And speaking of it, let's go to a tweet from Martin Nyaluzi of Tanzania, who writes, we need good governance and good policies. Also, Africans must benefit fully from investments and not as it is right now. Well, we have another tweet, this time from Hassan Gaini. It says, doing business in Africa may be a great step and could present great opportunities for the unemployed youth. Africa's development depends upon it. And one more tweet comes from the Big Apple, this time, Big Apple meaning, New York City, from Regina Mullen with a Twitter address that says, thinking out loud. I think I like that handle. She says that African countries should stand up for themselves and stop giving stuff away so that they have good bargaining leverage later. Let's now turn to a Facebook comment from Sebastian Leakey in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, who writes, good governance and security are important. This attracts more companies from developed countries, especially the U.S., to invest in the African continent. Shaka and Patrick, a range of opinions here. Your take.
What about that, Patrick? Especially the issue of good governance.
Yes, of course. I think that, first of all, they have to overcome the mindset that there aren't that many opportunities in Africa. That's the first hurdle. And I think there's a stigma. You know, I've talked to many people in the business community here in the United States, and they'll say, well, I know somebody that went to Africa once and did some business and they didn't get paid. That could have been 30 years ago, you know, these types of things. But if you, and I've heard CEOs of companies in the USA say that, well, the African markets aren't ready for our products yet. You know, things like this. Porsche is opening up sales showrooms in Nairobi already, and they're expanding. Rolex is opening stores, Louis Vuitton, all of these things. If Africa is ready for those products, they're ready for any products in the world. So I think they will learn about the good governance, and they will be surprised about the things that have been implemented so far.